Welcome back to
It's
Might and
repaired.
Magic World of Enroth. Doing a little bit of inventory management. And we're in the Plane of Earth. We just did the Plane of Water, now we're doing the Plane of Earth. My dog is still trying to get me to play ball with him, even though I have been playing, and then he decided to take it away from me. He took the ball away, hid it, and now he brought it back as soon as I started ignoring him, because that's how dogs work, apparently. I'm not being mean to him. I do play with him. I played with him most of the afternoon, and now he's being just a pest. Oh, exquisite cutlass of frost. Neat. All right. What are these? Empty houses, empty houses. Soil's house. Greetings, though I have not yet succumbed to the madness, be aware. A tug on my mind. All right. Interesting names. Of course, we're taking more damage from earth elementals than we were from the water elementals. But that just may be because we hit a large group of them. With no real way to kind of filter them out. What is this? It looks almost like a castle. Underground. It is a castle. We're in a dungeon. Okay. The other one was an actual plane. They built this as a dungeon.
I've never seen this one before.
He's a bigot. Back. Missed that staircase.
We've got it.
For a second there, I thought that was one of the ingredients, that flour that the dragons and the dragon slayers were looking for, but I don't think so. Actually, to be perfectly honest, well, I know we're on the right track, because this is where we're supposed to go. And there's the heart. That sounded like it teleported somebody in. Is that a rat? Did you see that? It looked like a rat. You dirty rat. Might have to do a little resting before we go to the next plane. Just because we are a little worse for wear. The palace was a bit of a surprise. That's for sure. All right, back to what we were doing. We have notes.
Got it.
The dog. He was looking very sad, so I paused the video to go play with him. And then he got bored and took the ball away. So I went back to recording, and then he dropped the ball, and I felt like I have betrayed him. All right, let's get out of here. Yes. Mission accomplished there. Next is gonna be... I guess we're going to Alvar. I'm thinking. I wonder if there's actually... I think we're gonna do Plane of Fire next. I wonder if there's actually supposed to be fountains here. Are you licking my chair? Crazy dog. He's chewing on my chair in protest. He doesn't like it that I've stopped paying attention to him, so he's gonna chew on my chair. Which is fine, I kinda need a new one anyway. And I have my eye on this. It's a hybrid chair slash. It's a chair that allows you to mount joysticks and throttles and such with minimal effort. And since I do like me some flight simulators, that would be fun. I have a right, I need to go back to that obelisk. I have a half-finished series of Project Wingman in VR. That the reason, because it's in VR, makes it harder to record. That I haven't quite gotten there. Through the view obscured by the shimmering waves of heated air, though the view is obscured by shimmering waves of heated air, through the gateway you perceive a hellish landscape of endless bridgeways spanning an ocean of lava.
Ow! 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 Struck it down. Is that all you got?
Jesus. Ladies, could you heal the vampire, please? She's having a bad day. Wrong healer.
Ow! Ow! Got it. Ow!
I said that the fire was gonna suck. That was nasty little
I have no idea.
Ifrits. It was a nasty little fight, wasn't it? Oh, that's kind of neat. When they die, they go back into their bottle. That's actually kind of nifty. What am I doing? I can fly. Following the path. Get back here, you prick. Nine minutes in and I've already cussed out one of the monsters. That might cost me something. Don't care. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, there you are. Nice of you to show up. I still got this battle axe that I have no real use for. This empty house? Ember's house. Sorry, this whole thing seems to just... Okay, my eyes crossed there for a little bit. That was a lot of just stuff going. And that's why we fly, ladies. Oh, right, salamanders. Goodbye. Come again. Come back. Not done killing you yet. Yep. The Efreet soldiers and Efreet knights don't have a different sprite. They're the same sprite. That's interesting. A little lazy on their part, but interesting nonetheless. Considering these are unique enemies to this area, I can't complain too much. I mean, don't get me wrong, I can still play it. But I kind of knew this was going to be a nightmare of just assholes with ranged attacks. Did you heal her?
Ow!
Ow! Get
Got it.
You may actually be phasing through the ground.
Ow!
The tower over there. Why,
We
dude?
did it!
I think. Yeah, we're above the flight limit, so to speak. Unfortunately.
Oh! Ow!
Get back here, you prick. That whole switching people in and out of the party is kind of screwed up my memorized button order. Okay, these human torch rejects can just kind of hang out on their own. I'm going to go this way.
Ow! Ow! We did it!
The castle of fire. Not a stick of wood or other combustibles are visible in the walls and towers of this mighty keep of stone and iron. I'm guessing we have to go in here. Fight more elementals. The only real upside is they can only come at us in certain numbers.
Got it. We must rest elsewhere.
Because we have so much regeneration, if we can just stand for an hour, we'll get most of our health back. Although I think the reason the dragon is having such trouble with his health is because he has so much of it. Notice the ladies are almost completely healed. Aha! A hidden room!
A scratch. Oh!
He has so much health. Yeah, he has almost twice as much health as almost everybody else. So regeneration is struggling.
Oh!
Ow, 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 ow. Hot. Just for the sake of argument. Okay, that did something.
A scratch.
Fire bed,
Ow!
fire bed. Oh, hot, hot,
Oh!
hot, 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 hot.
A scratch.
Okay. Whoops. Overdid it just a little. Flip a switch and go all the way back. There we go. Which opened, yeah, that's kind of what I figured it was going to do. Okay. Those, wait a minute, those are the, it's the design from the Naga library. Is it a library? Whatever you want to call it. Oh,
Ow! Ow! Oh!
I think we're actually
Ow!
stuck. I think we're actually stuck because that didn't properly lower. I'll be back in just a moment once I get to that point. Okay, we're back. And I have saved more recently, so that shouldn't be an issue. Alright, let's clean these guys up first.
Oh!
Dead. He's dead. Anybody else? Oh, yeah. Come on, show your face. Or what passes for a face. Gotcha. I mean, they got some nifty shit, that's for sure. It's all high-end gear, mostly. This is kind of mid-tier. Whoa! Breaker. Might plus 20, endurance plus 20, 10 to 20 points of body damage. Trollish folklore is full of fables of 7 strong burl fist with Biter, his faithful wolf companion, and his mighty club Breaker, endlessly questing for the Silver Rose Fables? One must wonder if Breaker exists, and why not two, the Silver Rose? Sure. And I'll take it because I like shiny things. This is more accurate. We actually have to go get him.
Got it.
Good riddance. And you know, since we did all that crap, I'm actually going to save the game. Just because I don't want to do it again. Alright, let's just switch to... What? Oh, kiss my ass.
Got it. Oh.
I knew the fire plane was going to be bad. I didn't think it was going to be this bad. Jesus. Fuck this place. I'm just glad that it allowed me to use the teleporter to get out of there. Didn't want to have to try to navigate my way back to that. Okay, to the Murmur Woods. And the last... whatchamacallit? The Who's-Its. Here I can find that damn fountain. I don't think I'm gonna need it. I don't think I'll ever have any reason to come back here again. But you never know. No sign of a fountain. Going the wrong way. Oh, right. Because it blew down all the trees within... I guess that's classified as a mile. You see no solid ground in the airy realm through this gateway. In the hazy distance, you can see oddly shaped buildings that seem to float in the sky. Huh. Man, it's a good thing we've got the ability to fly, ain't it? Is that a harpy? No, it's a raven. And that's an air elemental. Proper air elementals this time. Okay.
We did it! Got it. Oh, yes.
It's a way to get the game to focus on a target.
We did it.
Would you classify this as metropolitan? Get metal feet. Yeah, it does. Use some kind of horrific experiments?
Got it.
Don't know. Say this building is taller than the rest, but it's the background and the draw distance starting to weird me out a little bit. Aha! A castle of some sort. Several castles of some sort. Yeah, okay, and it's guarded by elementals. Probably the place I need to go.
Ow!
Okay, that wasn't as bad as the fire elementals. I'm going to go ahead and save again. We don't want to have an incident. All buildings in the plane of air float so wide as this cloud. The castle seemed particularly incongruous. That's because of its great size. And there's the ambush. The ambush we were expecting just didn't happen where I expected it to. Greater air elementals, not quite as tough as greater fire elementals, but they've still got some oomph. And to think we would have had to do this without the laser guns. What's this? Divine boost. No. Again, temporarily. It may not be good stuff, but there certainly is a lot of it. It's odd that there's just a bed in this room. But the rest of the air elementals don't really have a prayer against... don't really stand up against the fire elementals. Dragoning boots of speed. Dragon hunters require unusually hardy protective gear, the boots not accepting. These boots are constructed with iridine alloy shells lined with wyvern leather. Iridine, maybe? I've never actually seen that word before, so I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Are you shooting me in the ass? I think I'm being shot through the floor. What's this? Doomsday Clip. Okay. Enslave. Huh. Serendine's Preservation Artifact. Giant spell points, endurance plus 30. A mage known as much for frailty of the body as magical prowess. Serendine of Freehaven built this armor to make the most of his strengths and the least of his weaknesses. Huh. Neat. I'm leaving it here. Mostly because it takes up a shitload of space in my inventory and I don't want to look. Something tells me they're cooking, ain't that? Isn't this the same layout as the Necromancer's Guild? Like, identical? Alright, well, there was a passage. This way. Oh, a door.
We got it.
This is looking awfully familiar. What in the shit is this? Staff of the Swamp. Artifact Staff of Shielding, immune to disease, paralysis, and poison. Nemrit, an otherwise unremarkable witch of the last era, was renowned for her staff artificing skill. She created a staff for every conceivable use. It is said she carried this staff on reagent collecting trips into the swamplands. Still not taking it with me, though. I mean, it's kind of cool that they've expanded some of the lore.
Ow. A splash. Oh, yes.
Where we were having trouble. There were several of them stacked on top of each other. The other reason I think is because the dragon fire wasn't hitting me. Anyway, that's odd. It's like we missed something, but everybody's dead. Nope. It. Hang on, I just noticed something in one of the side rooms here. Bingo. And that's the 4 heartstones. Let's get the hell out of here. Also, we're gonna zip on over to Regna real fast and find that obelisk. Oh, cave. I wonder if it has dragons in it. Old Lob's Cave. The entrances to the sparrow is pleasing to the eye at the same time forbidding. Air quality is very near the entrance. It is a dragon cave. There goes Old Love.
Oh, yes.
Judicious measure. Endurance plus 40, luck plus 40, ogre slaying. Before there was a Regnan Empire, the ancestors of the trolls of Iron Sand lived on Regna Island. With this blade and a horde of sea raiders, Herrick the First ousted the trolls and formed his pirate nation. Interesting. Enroth the Eternal. I'm Enroth the Eternal. By besting the guards, you earn the right to speak to me. What do you want? I don't want shit from you, pal. I just was curious. Okay, back to Ravenshore. Damn it. I'll do it later. Yes, I forgot. I got distracted. It happens. ADHD is a terrible thing. Here's your damn... I am talking to the wrong people. Xanthor, where are you?
The crystal gateway is attuned to the 4 elemental planes and will only allow elemental energies to pass through. The combined energies of the 4 hearts will open the gate. With this conflux key in your possession, you should be able to pass through to the plane between planes. Go now. The cause of our troubles lies through the gateway. I'm sure of it.
Did he just zap us there? Yeah. Oh, no, he didn't. We're good. There. It is built to take this complex key, as I've explained. It will allow you to use the crystal in the town square as a gateway, much as you've used the elemental gateways to reach the elemental planes. The crystal gateway will take you to the place between the planes. On this plane between planes, you must find the source of the cataclysm. What it is, I don't know, but whatever it is there. Go now. The fate of the land, I'm afraid, lies in your shoulders. Be worthy of the task. Thanks, dickhead. All right, back to Regna, because I, again, forgot what I was doing. Let's go south, because that's the one place we haven't really looked. Yes, it has occurred to me that it might not be on the island, on this crescent island at all. It might be out to sea. Admired my handiwork. Anyway, just make sure I get everything. Looks like we might have to do a... Unless I have the entire message, in which case... Okay. Well, it's something odd, but it doesn't appear to be any... Aha! There you are. It is kind of off the beaten path, that's for sure. Okay. Stronghold. That's... Alright, let's see. Kill Dragon Slit. No, we're not doing that. Find the sarcophagus. Don't care. We have the book. We could turn that in. Nope. Alright, seriously round crystal. We've got to go to the Pharaoh Downs back in 7. Excuse me. Okay. The Unicorn Kings holds the Unicorn King holds Old Thorn's key. Among his subjects appears while the sun... I'm missing... How am I missing? 2. I am missing 2. Okay. Alright. That means I'm gonna have to go figure out which ones I'm missing. I'll be right back. So just so you see this, and I'm not crazy, there is this thing that shows up on the map, and it's right here, and we're on Daggerwound Island. Summer day. I'm guessing that's 9. Let me check. Oh. Midsummer's Day. Oh no. Among his subjects appears while the sun shines on Midsummer's Day. Which means in order to get the key, kill the king, the Unicorn King, get the key, we have to be in the Murmur Woods on Midsummer's Day, which is the summer solstice. And I am not doing that. I don't care what the reward is. Okay, well, we got all the, we got the last, I was only missing 1, and we got the last one, so let's head back to Ravenshore. And finish this once and for all. Well, not once and for all, because we still got to do the other quest to restore the timelines. But shouldn't be too much hassle, since we can now pretty much freely bounce between... Where's the door? Bounce between worlds. Escaton. There we go. From the complex key come a keening pitch, which resonates through the crystal. A hidden depth is revealed, a passage that draws you with inexplicable attraction.
Come on, let's
Oh,
go.
I hate it!
Ow!
Ruby Dragon, Crystal Sentry. Oh, you cheeky shits. They're using the blasters against us. That's what they're shooting at us, is blaster fire.
Oh! Ow! A
Good grief. Oops. I'm gonna save because we might run into some issues.
Struck it down.
Problem is, the flippin' dragons are the most dangerous, and they're doom stacking. Spell? Oh, duh. Wrong button. Wrong.
Ow!
Which is a strategy first created in the Heroes of Might and Magic series.
What a dumb place to camp.
Okay, these crystal walkers aren't that tough. It's the dragons that we're having trouble with. Close enough. We ran into similar issues with the hive, so
Ow!
yep. And power leveling in this game only gets you so far. And you don't even get the option for the blasters in this game. That's mean. Unless I missed something. Distinct possibility I missed something, especially that mention of that time vault. There may have actually been blasters in that time vault, but didn't see an opportunity to get to them. Yep, the dragons are the big threat here. I mean, as you would expect. The problem is, because they're using blaster fire against us, none of our equipment, none of the damage reduction we get from our equipment applies. We're running this purely on health, which some of us do better than others.
Ow!
Good grief, I should have stocked up on food before I came in here. Had I known I was going to be resting so much. I see switches. Did you get all that? What? You wish to leave Escaton's crystal? Yes. What the shit? Where are we? Oh, whatever it is, wherever we are, we're surrounded. The plane within planes, eh? There's a hole. It's a whole other place. Okay. Fly me to the moon, let me play amongst the stars. And that's about all I can sing about that, because that's copyright material. Hello.
I've never seen one before.
Oh gosh. Oh, they have ranged attacks now. That's a giant sword. Oh shit, the vampire's unconscious. Pick her up. You're not done yet, lady.
Good
Probably
as
should
you
repair
do.
your gear. Okay. Let's go inside. Ascalon's palace. Escaton. Sorry. The destroyer reigns from a macabre palace. What kind of being would choose to live inside the skull of a 400-foot tall giant? It's not.
Shall we go in?
For fuck's sake. Chaos Overlord. I don't know if there's any tricks to this. I just know I'm already pissed off. I don't know if we've missed anything, I guess is probably a more accurate statement. That's a dead end. We may have missed a quest or two that may give us a different outcome. I'm not sure and kind of ready to call it a day for Might and Magic, I think. Cut off. I think I've had enough. Of course, that door doesn't open. But there's what looks to be a switch here in this passageway. It appears on the map and nowhere else. There's two switches. One. And gosh, I hope they don't. Didn't open that door. But it did move this. There was a, yeah, open this passage. And quite possibly that passage. Hello? Ghoul's Bane. Nice axe. Undead slaying immunity to paralysis. 3 to 18 fire damage. Ghoul's Bane was commissioned by the Church of the Sun more than 150 years ago as part of their effort to destroy the ever-growing population of undead created by the Church of the Moon. Though powerful, it is only one weapon, and the undead are legion. The Church of the Sun fell in 1083 AS. Still, neat. Okay, these... I don't want to call them... They're side rooms in another Ghoul's Bane artifact. You spoil me. Divine Power Recipe, Crusader's Gauntlets of Water. Hey, more of these boots. Hades, wait a minute. Powerful weapon said to have been delivered up from the netherworld in response to the wish of a prolific mass murderer. The weapon inflicts terrible wounds with its razor-sharp edge and drips acid constantly. Not only a terrible weapon, the sword bestows the cunning of a master thief for disarming traps and the luck of the devil at escaping damage they do. Hades draws its power from the wield slowly and constantly. 20 poison damage, plus 20 to luck, thievery, and negative regeneration. And I'm using Lionheart.
It would just weigh us down.
Apparently, I picked up Ulysses as well. The Archer's Dream, Ulysses requires no arrows when firing bolts of ice formed when the string is drawn back. Its origins unknown, but the style suggests elvish make. Here you go. I've still got this stupid goblin sword I don't know what to do with.
We can use this.
I just seem to be picking up...
Rubbish.
Sublime Spear of the Gods. This is junk. Here, you can have that. I'll take it. We'll see how that goes. We may have some problems. Galahad. Perhaps the finest chainmail created since the Silence, Galahad's material strength enchantments are so strong they are somehow conferred upon the wearer's body, making it capable of withstanding much more abuse than normal. Protection and plus 25 hit points.
This item is weak.
You know, one of the weapons we didn't get from Might and Magic 6 is Excalibur. Because I wasn't even thinking about it. Treasure. Okay, it is draining her health. And since we're using the laser guns, I'm just going to go ahead and...
There's no room.
Oh, for crying out loud. I'm back to the... I cleaned out my inventory too, which is what's killing me. Did you notice that? Okay. Yeah. That's interesting. Removing the second weapon from my knight has doubled her firing rate. Cool. For a second there, I thought it might have been unique. It's not. Aha! The stairs are finally open. They go up. And they have buttons. This is a chest. Nothing too special. This door is open. the door at the end of the hall is not, which may mean we might have to go find another door. Or that switch may do it. No. Okay. So it looks like the switches are opening.
We got it.
Something. It's opening something, that's for sure. I don't know what that something is. I'm hoping it's one of these stairs. Didn't open that one either. Okay. What did it open? If all else fails,
This will be useful.
follow the worm spitter. Endurance plus 20, dragon slaying swift, arguably the best dragon hunter of all times. Oops. Sir Ryan Smedley carried this mighty spear with him in all his expeditions, claiming that with it in hand he could best any dragon in single combat. This proved true, but nevertheless he was slain by no less than a dozen dragons who ambushed him. Well, he was right, and they figured that out too. I kind of want to finish this up, but I'm not sure how much longer this is actually going to take. Oh, there's no switch. Because we're over time. Maybe if I can figure out what all these buttons do before we run out of time. I think what it's going to do is going to lead us further into the maze. I think that's what it's doing. That's kind of what it looks like. Because it just opened up these two. That I already hit that button, so it opened up the one at the end of the hall. You find it. You find a switch. You hit a button. You find a switch. You hit a button. You find a switch. You hit a button. Okay. That seems. Okay, it makes sense, but at the same time, kiss my ass. Unless you, of course, just give up at some point and it's just, okay, here you go ahead and finish this. Because that's also kind of what it looks like. All right. Oops, wrong door. I hear at least a couple more monsters in these tunnels, but I have a feeling this is gonna piss me off. I'm kind of annoyed already with this design decision.
Weak.
Okay, and that one's on me. And there's no switch in here, because of course there isn't. Yeah, we're definitely running overtime on this one. Hello. Won't be the longest video in this series, but it's gonna be close.
We've got it. Oh, yes!
That might have been the right switch. We'll see which one of these doors is closed, if any. A table. Does this door open? No. Okay. But it looks like we have a shortcut back to the hallway we need to go into to flip the last button. I think. Where does this is also a switch? Where does this go? I think this is the last button up here. Yep, that is the last button, which should open the inner sanctum. Or whatever it is. And should get us to Escaton. I want I want to put the L there. I don't know. I sense some small presence in this chamber, greater than gnats, but so much less than myself. Where is it? Ah, there it is. What do we have here? Some of the beings of Shadam. Yes, destroy them? Surely within my rights, but no. It has been a slow millennia. Perhaps they will provide some diversion. Speak then, lower ones. What would you have of Escaton, the destroyer of worlds? Who are you? I am Escaton, the destroyer, also called Devil's Doom, the spider in the web gate, and ruin. There are places where I am worshipped as a god, but to myself I think of myself only as a servant of my greater masters. Know, too, that I have brought the cataclysm to your world, which must be destroyed. It is a doom you have brought on yourselves by failing to eliminate the devil Kriegans from your realms. My masters are those who created me. They gave me form and function. I have thus proven indestructible. I destroy worlds infested by Kriegans. Your world will be destroyed by the elemental forces that created it. The crystal in Jedem's central city compels those who live in the elemental planes to open their worlds unto yours. When their worlds meet at the crystal, they will unleash unrepressible destruction across the land, sky, and sea. All things living will live no longer. In the time since the silence, your world has lost knowledge of the Kriegans' origin, that they resemble the devils of myth, has been enough for you, and indeed devils is what most call them. The truth is they came from beyond. Before they attacked us, my masters had no knowledge of them. The Kriegans infest our worlds and spread if they can. It would seem in an endless universe they could expand in another direction than ours, but they have not made this choice, so we must defend ourselves from them. Save the world. Yes, your world does need saving. The cataclysm, if not stopped, will destroy it utterly. A quandary for you. I, as bringer of the cataclysm, know how it can be ended. Further, I acknowledge that since there are no longer Kriegans on your world, it need not be destroyed. But as servant to my masters, I am compelled to let the cataclysm continue by not divulging my knowledge to you. Still, I will ask you some questions. Perhaps there's something in your answers. I'm going to save. This will probably be the last video then. I'll let it run long. Riddle 1. Where does one serve to pay is not free to leave, but is free when one leaves? What? Where does one serve to pay is not free to leave, but is free when one leaves? Bravery? That doesn't seem right at all. Let's riddle 2. What is there when you enter a room and cannot be outside though you leave the door open? These are some very obscure riddles. A moon-colored box meant to be opened from the inside protects the sun-colored treasure of life. What is it? A moon-colored box meant to be opened from the inside protects the sun-colored treasure of life. What? These might be even a little too esoteric for me to figure out. These are bizarre. I might have to look them up. Hate to do that, but we're way over time, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Give me a second. Okay. A moon-colored box, and to be opened from the inside, protects the sun-colored treasure of life. What is it? It's an egg. Moon-colored, because they're usually white-ish. Open from the inside. Okay. Riddle 2. What is there? You enter a room, though you leave the door open. Cannot be outside. What is there when you enter a room? The vagaries of language are many, still your answer seems to apply well. Riddle 1. Where one served to pay, as in pay for your crimes. I would judge that you answered the riddles correctly. I suppose in... Why do they give me keys? In answering the riddles, I suppose in asking them, you have in some way helped you. I have in some way helped you. As far as I and my nature are concerned, this is sufficient. As a reward for your performance, take a small bauble. I have more than one, and therefore more than I require. And see, I can give it to you because I don't know you have the knowledge to use it. Thanks. The cataclysm was brought into being when performed by the ritual Convocation of Cataclysm, which brought into being the crystal. It is a weapon of last resort created by my masters to defend themselves against the Kriegans. I do have other weapons, but when I become aware of the Kriegan infestation on your world, I deemed the use of ultimate force necessary. Your world was fallen so far, it seems certain you would not be able to defend yourselves against my enemies. Though I underestimated your abilities and the Kriegans were ultimately destroyed, I still feel that I was right to err on the side of caution. You're an asshole. Also, we can leave now. Ring of Keys. Question. But the keys and the ring are made of metal you've never encountered before. Gemstones insert in the head. Key heads are familiar to you. They're elemental heartstones like those conflicts. Let's go talk to Xanthor. Xanthor. Elemental Lords, the Destroyer. Yes, I've heard the name Escaton. He is variously called in the legends of many cultures. I know not his nature, but his purpose to destroy worlds. Yes, worlds, I say. More and more evidence points to the conclusion that Enroth is not the only place in the universe where there is life. Tales from before the silence speak of many living among the stars. Yes, it sounds impossible to think that one could live on a light in the sky, but consider that these stars may be like our sun. If it is so, then why cannot these suns shine on other places like Enroth? Was the case, then there would be a destroyer of worlds. I believe that this was what we face. Okay, I may have been... Let's check the quest log. Oh! Well, since we're supposed to rescue the Elemental Lords, I guess that means I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.